Do you ever witness an accident, look at the driver, and you wonder what was going through their minds for them to make such a stupid mistake on the road? Hello, and welcome to another episode of Unreal Captures that'll leave you on the edge of your seat. Let's explore some of the most unbelievable mistakes made by our idiot drivers on the road. Number 1 is evidence of how the thrill of street racing can lead to a tragic death, even for famous people. Number 9. Impatient driver causes horrible car accident when changing lanes. Picture this. You're cruising along a busy highway and suddenly a car swerves into your lane and gets you into some serious trouble. What would you do in such a situation? In this unbelievable incident, an ignorant driver in a gray sedan attempted to overtake a cargo truck. Yes, you heard that right, a cargo truck. The sedan attempted to switch lanes without checking for oncoming traffic. Watch for the gray sedan and how quickly he was switching lanes. Insane, right? As he recklessly drove across a lane occupied by a DHL truck, he collided with a white truck in the far right lane. The impact was devastating, leaving the gray sedan completely unrecognizable. Reports say that the 25-year-old driver survived the accident, but not until after having to be in a coma for a long period of time. The driver recording the incident was caught in the middle of this ugly crash. Fortunately, the driver managed to avoid direct involvement, but the sight of the wreckage was enough to frighten the driver. Reckless decisions like this can lead to severe consequences, not just for the drivers involved, but also for innocent motorists. Number 8. Elderly woman flips car during driving test. What happens when nervousness gets the best of a new driver during a driving test? Let's call it a nervous breakdown, given the age. Imagine the pressure of proving yourself that you can be a driver at any age, only to have your moment of triumph turn into a disaster within seconds. A 63-year-old woman in Argentina experienced just that during her driving test. As she tried to maneuver through the circuit base, she accidentally accelerated instead of braking, leading to a catastrophic crash into a lamppost. Oh no! Watch how she had to drive through the reserved area, finally flipping over. She must have hit another post that wasn't captured on camera. The impact was so severe that it left the car completely damaged, with the woman trapped inside. This incident serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of driving tests when the instructor is not on board or is not fast enough to react. Do you think the instructor and the driving school were to blame for the incident? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. Number 7. Dramatic drunk driving crash in Eau Claire, Wisconsin. Imagine witnessing a car barreling down the highway, missing its exit, and crashing into stopped traffic. What would you do if you were caught in the chaos with no way to escape? In a terrifying incident that took place in October 2022 in Eau Claire, Wisconsin, a drunk driver missed an exit while speeding on the highway, resulting in a catastrophic crash. Holy smokes! Watch how badly the driver misses the exit and crashes straight into multiple cars waiting at a red light. This caused a dramatic scene as the vehicle caught fire and flipped over the other cars. We can all tell that the vehicle was completely totaled. The driver was reportedly under the influence of alcohol. This is how having one too many before hitting the road can lead to expensive damages. Number 6. Dangers of driving in the wrong direction. What are the potential dangers of riding a motorcycle against traffic on a busy highway? Think of all the chaos that could ensue when such a rider collides with a speeding vehicle. This tragic accident occurred in Durga, where an ignorant motorcycle rider was riding on the wrong side of a seemingly busy highway. Watch how a gray sedan drives into the highway and unknowingly meets the motorist, resulting in a catastrophic crash. The force of the crash threw the biker into the air before he came crashing down, while his motorcycle was left completely damaged on the road. On the other side, in an attempt to evade further damages, the SUV nearly crashed into innocent children who were trying to cross the road. Driving in the wrong direction is not only illegal, but it also poses severe risk to all road users. Number 5. Tulsa police officer gets into a car crash when texting while driving. Imagine a scenario where an officer gets into a collision that could have been easily avoided if he was not busy on his phone. Traffic laws condemn being on the phone while driving. This law applies to everyone, including law enforcers. In Tulsa, Oklahoma, dashcam footage revealed the police officer texting while driving just moments before a serious crash. The video shows the officer being hit by another driver who reportedly had crossed the median, leading to a dramatic collision. While the officer argued that the other driver was at fault, this incident raises critical questions about the responsibilities of every driver, including law enforcement. It is evident that the officer's distraction partly contributed to the severity of the crash, even if the other driver was primarily at fault. Number 4. Train T-bones a truck full of vehicles at a railroad crossing. What happens when a dumb truck driver decides to park at the crossroads, causing multi-million dollars in damages? This dramatic incident occurred when a truck driver carrying multiple vehicles, probably on the way to the showroom, stopped in the middle of a railroad crossing. Why would anyone do that? Watch how the train barreled down the track, T-boning the truck with immense force that caused the truck to split in two. Watch how vehicles fall from the truck and get damaged as they hit the ground. Do you think the driver had intentionally parked the truck at the railroad crossing? Let's engage in the comments section below. Number 3. Driver ignores a red light, causing another to crash into a tree. Picture a peaceful road through the woods where everything seems calm, only to be shattered by the reckless decisions of one driver. What would you do if you were forced to veer off the road because of their mistake? In this footage, a driver disregarded a red light while cruising through a seemingly peaceful road. The driver's careless decision led to a collision with another vehicle, causing this innocent driver to crash into a tree. What makes this situation even more frustrating is that the driver at fault continued to drive away as if nothing had happened. Number 2. Drunk driver swerves and crashes. Have you ever been a witness to the most crazy drivers on the road? Imagine enjoying a road trip with your partner when a van starts to make scary swerves right ahead of you. In a shocking ordeal just north of Vancouver, a couple witnessed a minivan that had been swerving on and off the road. The couple suspected that the driver must have been intoxicated. Watch how the driver even forgot that her signal was on. Moments later, the irresponsible driver slammed into a parked truck, causing the minivan to roll over and flip onto its roof. The two occupants of the truck that was hit escaped serious injury, but the driver of the minivan was transported to the hospital in critical condition. You will not believe this. Reports reveal that the 61-year-old driver had a blood alcohol concentration 3 times the legal limit. Isn't that crazy? Number 1. Influencer Andre Beetle dies during high-speed race. Young people are always thrilled by street racing upon purchasing a sports car, but what happens when it turns deadly? This young influencer had a lot of experience under his belt. This was not an idiot accident, but rather unexpected. No matter how much experience you have, street racing can always be dangerous. In a very breathtaking incident, Andre Beetle, a 25-year-old social media influencer known as One Stock F30, succumbed to death in a high-speed crash in New York City. He was racing his BMW in Queens when he lost control of the vehicle, crashing into a light post. The impact was so fatal that he was ejected from the car and could not be saved after being rushed to the hospital. A few months ago, he managed to survive another horrific BMW accident while driving 170 miles per hour. Beetle had a big following with over 240,000 followers on Instagram and over 60,000 subscribers on YouTube, where he shared his passion for cars and racing. His 21-year-old male passenger sustained injuries but is reportedly in stable condition. May his soul rest in eternal peace. Have you ever witnessed car crashes as dramatic as the ones you have just watched? Did they leave you on the edge of your seat? Let us know in the comments section below which of these incidents caught your attention the most. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. See you all in the next episode of Unreal Captures.